Hello everyone, welcome back to Crawford-Kana. Really successful day today. I went to Leicester for a store champs and I came second using EA Tempo. A little bit of a risky one today. I wasn't sure about using the deck because there's been so much Amber Steel aggro about. I did build my Blurple deck, which has been an absolute killer for it. However, when I turned up to a set champs last week, I saw that Amber Steel aggro was starting to slow down a little bit and there wasn't as many on the field. Unfortunately today, I just ran into all of them though, which stunk a little bit. So I did lose to it in the finals. However, I did beat it 3 times in Swiss, which I was really happy about. So a really positive result. You should hopefully see my deck list just above me just now. A little bit of a different filming location today, mainly because I'm lazy, so we're just filming in the car park before we head home. But yeah, so list runs fairly simply. I have went back to 3 copies of Merfolk and 3 copies of Flynn Rider. It was a little bit of an interesting one there. The Cursed Merfolk and Flynns I really do like as a 4 of in every other match, but I feel like just sometimes in the later game I'm not getting as much value as I always do. Additionally as well, we are trying to not just play an aggro deck, and I think when I went up to 4 copies of each, I was just turning more aggro and hoping for the best. So we've went back down, we've put in 4 copies of Pegasus again, and honestly, Pegasus has been the MVP of today. Absolutely loved the card. I wasn't too keen on Pegasus to begin with because I felt like it was just dying to every single steel deck and I wasn't too happy with it. But now, nobody was able to touch it through the day. With the Amber Steel aggro decks, they run so much less songs, so it's not as useful. They're not going to want to waste their songs on a Pegasus either because it's only questing for 1. My kind of strategy today when I was going into these matchups was I was focusing on getting 2 1-drops on my turn 2 and then starting to fill out the board. Having a fuller board makes it so much more difficult for them to deal with. At that point, they're having to waste resources instead of being able to quest out and me chasing them. And at the point where I had a full board, it really meant I could make a difference. Today when I was playing, my first matchup was against Purple Steel, which is not the best matchup for me, but I 2-0'd it very comfortably. Once again, I went for the same strategy of 1 cost into 2 1 costs, and then either a 2 and a 1 or a 3 cost. Pan Shadowfinder was really nice on the turn 3, being able to go into characters like Smee, for example, or I could use Kick Cloud Kicker, bounce something, and then sing Friends to get my draw back again. Another one of the riskier decisions I had was cutting Friends down to a 3. I do really like Friends as a 4 of because you're drawing so much in the deck, but we need to remember that with 3 copies of Pull the Lever, we do have additional draw alongside our Genie as well. We can be utilising our bounce engine to get cards back, and honestly, it felt like enough today. I will admit, in the final round, that was the only set that I felt like I just didn't have enough draw. I got very unlucky that because he had Rapunzel's Tower on the field, I had to commit everything on my board into taking out characters. After that, I was top decking because I'd put everything out, and then I drew Kick Cloud Kicker into Kick Cloud Kicker into Kick Cloud Kicker, and it just didn't really do anything for me at that point. So as much as I was leading in the first half, he got really lucky going into Lady Doc, into another Lady Doc, got all his card draw, and I just didn't see any of mine. But it does happen sometimes. The 2 Ursulas in the deck, I say it every time I make a video, Ursula is absolutely nuts. Being able to stop your opponents from singing is so huge, but additionally being able to shift that out, quest, exert other characters is really useful for us. Go-Go got so much value today as well. I played against a Ruby Amethyst match where I 2-0'd it, and honestly, I just let them do damage into my characters, it stacked up on their characters, and then I was just utilising Go-Go and bouncing to get me straight over the line. So results today, really successful. I only dropped 2 sets altogether, and both of that was against the Amber Steel match in the final, and then I had another set loss in the top 4 against another Amber Steel aggro deck, but I did 2-1 that one. So yeah, really great result, really happy with this. If you do want to try the deck list, please make sure to have a go at it. It's really fun. I look forward to hearing back in the future. Just before we finish off, I'm getting so close to 100 subscribers. We're at 99 already. The channel is skyrocketing, and I'm so thankful for everyone. So please make sure to like, comment, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!